This YouTube video was presented by Screamscape, your ultimate guide to theme parks.
Well, everyone, we're now joined by Micheal Kitchen from U.S. Thrill Rides, president and partner.
Partner, yes.
And we've talked to you in the past because obviously, as you can tell behind us, we're part of the Polercoaster project.
That's right.
But
different booth.
Yeah, different booth than in the years past. I know.
That's right. We were working with S&S for a number of years as a development partner on the Polercoaster, and it was decided that their capacity requirements didn't really meet ours, and so we basically moved to Intamin.
There you go. So that's why we're at this booth on
That's
this
right.
year, and also, I mean, the Polercoaster's evolved and changed. Especially we live right down the block from my drive, so
Right.
we're excited about the Skyplex project. And that's evolved and morphed over time. Tell us about the Skyplex, that current design.
Well, currently now, Skyplex has about 400,000 square feet of entertainment retail, an 80,000 square foot entertainment base building, and then the world's tallest roller coaster, which is nearly 6,000 feet of linear track, an observation experience on top, and a restaurant on top. So it has become one of the longest roller coasters in the U.S. and the world's tallest roller coaster. And we're very excited about it.
Can't forget about the drop ride that's attached too.
As well as one of the tallest drop rides in the world as well. And what we're seeing now is because the Polercoaster has become a very flexible platform to do multiple attractions in one. So currently we have them under development in Orlando, Atlanta, Nashville, Atlantic City, New York, Las Vegas, and other communities. And they're using this as the icon of these properties, and then we can attach the roller coaster, we can attach zipline rides, we can attach the drop tower, we have an observation experience, and we have a restaurant experience. So it's really an a la carte structure that the developer gets to pick and choose, or the park owner can pick and choose what they want to put on there, and it's been quite successful for us.
Very, very cool. Now, I've noticed some changes with the ride itself, as we've sat here and watched the loop go a couple times because we were fascinated by it. Talk about the current skyscraper design.
Okay, in what sense?
Now, the lift.
Oh, the lift. Okay, so one of our biggest concerns is capacity. And we always were building these very tall observation experiences. And so the plan was always to have people completely circle the tower on the way up. And this was going to be driven by a chain lift that went to the top. The problem became throughput and capacity. And so we realized very quickly that if we wanted to get this 1,000 plus per hour capacity, we were going to have to cut some time up to the top. And so the quickest way to do that was use a proven technology, which is an LSM lift. And so now we're going to fire them straight from the basement all the way to the top of the tower.
And it's not taking the scenic route anymore.
No. Well, it's very scenic, but you're straight up.
Pretty fast.
It's about a 40-mile-an-hour trip straight up to the top, and it'll take about 15 seconds to get up there.
Ready to go upside down.
Yeah, you'll be sitting back, shot straight up. It'll probably be the most exhilarating ride in the world going up. You make a barrel roll on top, completely orbit the top of the tower, and then you're on your way down. And that'll be nearly a 4-minute experience, butt in, butt out.
Which is pretty amazing, featuring the lift is only 15 seconds?
Yeah, it's a very long ride, and so we're super excited about this Orlando project. I know people have been very patient. They ask me all the time, why is it taking so long? Many of these projects, and you have to understand, with these Polercoaster products, to date, we've only sold to retailtainment destination and developers outside of amusement parks. So when we go to a location, not only are we having to educate the city on what we're building, most of the time we then have to get a variance on the property, and then we have to develop the whole concept. And it's taken a lot of time, proven the life safety, engineer the tower, and around the first of the year we'll have 3 of these towers kicking off nearly identical times and under construction. And so it's been a journey, but it's been an amazing journey, and the amount of engineering time and what has gone into these is quite impressive.
Very, very cool. I know we've seen a list on behind us of the ones that are either proposed or in development. What cities are we looking at now for
All right,
these?
so if we had a list of what is being proposed, it's quite long, but what is under contract is Orlando, Atlanta, Atlantic City, New York, Las Vegas, Nashville. And so 7 under development in various stages. We'll break ground on 3 next month, is the hope, between, maybe January. And again, it's not just it's because of these have not been going into amusement parks. They've been going outside of amusement parks.
Yeah.
Just seeking the zoning and educating the public has taken a little bit longer than many have liked. But
Now, of course, here in Orlando, we've had some pushback. Can we talk a little bit about that?
absolutely.
Because, I mean, obviously, we love roller coasters.
So why
And-
would anyone not want roller coasters?
Yeah.
Well, why would anyone not want a roller coaster in Orlando? Why would any individual not want the tallest roller coaster in what is the #1 tourist destination in the United States? And as a matter of fact, over the 2 years since we've been proposing the Skyplex, I've never actually met anyone that wasn't supportive, save for one group. And
Do a quick Google search, you'll find out.
yeah, and so I think it's pretty obvious what the concern is there.
Yeah.
We think we're going to be a strong neighbor to anyone in the Orlando area because this is going to bring people in from around the world to experience.
It doesn't really make sense for them to be like, oh, some tourism is bad, other tourism is good.
Yeah.
In a city that's filled with tourism.
And that's our only market.
Yeah.
If they decided, like, oh, do you know what? We want to close off tourism. Poof, town's gone.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know, I this year I went to a Halloween experience in an amusement park here in Orlando. Had a great time. Spent my money. When Skyplex opens, I'm going to go spend my money there. So I think there's plenty of market for everyone.
We spend our money everywhere, and that's
yeah.
where the majority of our income goes.
I was going to say a third of my income probably goes to a park
exactly.
somewhere.
No, we're very excited. And December 1st is the vote here in Orlando. And we're very excited. We've been working a long time to get this project up and going, and we're ready to go.
Well, we'll be constantly clicking refresh on the internet come December 1.
I mean, we signed the petition.
We did. We shared it. Sign it as well.
Absolutely, and again, this is the first of many that you'll be seeing, and we hope to bring this experience to as many as 20 cities in the next couple of years.
Very cool. Well, Michael, we love it. It keeps getting better and better every year when we come talk to you. We can't wait till you break ground.
Excellent. Thanks, Pat.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Andrew.